The year is 2005 and Kirby's Canvas Curse was just released on the Nintendo DS. Bygone are the days of Kirby on the Game Boy. The DS is now his home console. Being an early DS game, however, it's gotta use that nifty new little touch gimmick the kids have been talking about on the playgrounds. This is the age of WarioWare Touched, Field of Magic XYXX, and Yoshi Touch and Go. Oh no, we don't talk about Yoshi Touch and Go. HAL Laboratory decided to take the gimmick of the touchscreen and make it the core gameplay mechanic of the game. Will the new gameplay style make a whole new fun way to play Kirby, or will it be like all the other gimmick games and make me completely hairless? Let's find out. One day in Dreamland, a giant portal opened up in the sky. From this portal, a sorceress of paint named Drossia appears. Drossia comes from a mysterious painting that wanted to rule a world made of paint and color. She is very similar to Paint Roller and Adeline in the way that she can bring drawings to life. Kirby goes to go after Drossia, but when he confronts her, she curses him to be stuck in his ball form. Luckily, Drossia left her magical paintbrush behind, and when Kirby touches it, the paintbrush transports to us. Yes, us, the player. We are a canon character in this game. With the magical paintbrush in our hands and Kirby to help us, we both set off on a quest to defeat Drossia and return Dreamland to normal. When Kirby confronts Drossia, we fight her in her sorceress form, and then, after she's defeated, she turns into her soul form, the first ever Kirby boss to have a soul form. When we defeat Drossia's soul, Dreamland is returned to normal, Drossia and the paintbrush are put back inside the mysterious painting, and the curse has been lifted by Kirby forever. This story is mad simplistic, but it does the one thing that most Kirby spin-offs don't do that I really appreciate. It gives a reason for Kirby to be in this new gameplay style. He isn't in ball form just because, he isn't playing golf just because, he isn't playing Arkanoid just because, he was afflicted with a curse and we are given a magical paintbrush. That is the reason for this game's gameplay style. Honestly, when it comes to Kirby spin-off stories, this story feels the most like a Kirby game. With that in mind, Kirby's Canvas Curse's story gets my rating of an A. Alright, I'm already heated, and I didn't even explain anything yet. So you, the player, have been deemed with the magic paintbrush while Kirby is stuck in his ball form. You must use the paintbrush to stun enemies, make Kirby dash, and make lines to guide Kirby over pits and traverse obstacles. The goal is to get Kirby to the end of the stage. In the beginning of this game is frustrating. The gameplay style is hard to get used to and a lot of deaths will happen. By the time you get to the end of the game, it only gets worse. The level design in this game gets so ridiculous. Look at this! I know this is the final stage in the game, but this is a bit ridiculous, don't you think? With the amount of spikes in this stage, I can't help but feel like the developers didn't really know how to make a hard stage in this game in a clever way. Just put death everywhere! Out of the 4 Kirby games I had to play this month, this is the one that I dreaded playing the most. I can't say it's entirely bad though, it's just as unfavorable to playing a normal Kirby game. With that in mind, Kirby Canvas Curse's gameplay gets my rating of a D. This game looks pretty good. Nothing is unclear, the map system is on the top screen, is a great way to visually see where you are on the map, and even gives you hints as to where secret doors are, or even secret items like the medals. Both screens are utilized very well in this DS game. Also, the sprites look pretty good. In fact, it exceeded my expectations. The reason being that none of the assets in this spin-off are recycled from other games. Everything is original to this game, which is a very appreciated detail. The music, on the other hand, is very middle of the road. No real bops in the soundtrack, and only one song did I listen to that I was like, wow, that's really good. That theme is Drossia's theme when you fight her sorceress form. That track is cool as hell. I also want to point out the trippy visuals when you fight Dracia's soul. I love this stuff, and it's very reminiscent of the backgrounds you'd see in Earthbound, which was also made by HAL Labs. With all of that in mind, Kirby Canvas Curse's presentation gets my rating of an A-. No. I can't be angry right out the gate. I need to be calm. It's just... There's just so much that I didn't do it. I'm sorry, I need time to edit these videos, and I just can't be here playing a game that insists I play it this much, especially with gameplay as strict as this. Alright, so to complete Kirby's Canvas Curse, you must get every medal in the game. There are 3 medals per stage that you must find. They are hidden pretty well, and some are hidden behind switch doors that you'll have to find in other worlds. This is fine. I did this, and I had a pretty okay time. It was a little frustrating, but I did it. The next thing you have to do is get all of the medals in Rainbow Run. In this mode, you have to get the gold medal times in both Time Trial and Least Ink to obtain all 6 medals that are available per level. Some of these times are fucking insane. I feel like I have to become a speedrunner of this game just to stand a chance. That is my least favorite type of time trial. Make it so an ordinary player has to try just a little bit harder than usual, not become a speedrunner of the game to get close. God, no exaggeration. Some levels would take me over an hour just to get the gold time on. One level! I got curious though and went into the medal shop. I spent all of my medals in the shop only to realize that I unlocked more levels in Rainbow Run, which have their own best time and least ink challenges. That's when I noped the fuck out of completing this game and decided that I would never do it. Do not complete this game, you will tear your hair out. Kirby's Canvas Curse is definitely the Kirby spin-off that seems like it had the most effort put into making it still feel like a Kirby game. But I am far from calling it a fun experience. Though the story is good and the presentation is as well, the gameplay is what kills this game for me. Maybe I'm just bad at the game, but I really just could not find myself getting good at this gameplay style. It's just too much for me. With all of that in mind, I give Kirby Canvas Curse my overall rating of a C. Completely middle of the road. I can't say I don't recommend it, but it's also not a game for everybody. Thank you everyone so much for watching this video, and I hope you guys enjoy the new format of the retrospectives. If you like what you see, be sure to subscribe and hit that bell. All the social media are in the description below, so check them out as well. We also got merch in the description. Next week, we'll be looking at the next Kirby game in the lineup, Kirby Squeak Squad. But if you're too impatient to wait a week, you can become a channel member and watch it right now. I'm Bottles, and I bid you, my well-esteemed guests, adieu.